Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here watching this. Today we're just gonna do like a Valentine look, since it's coming up. And if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep watching. I'm gonna start out with this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It is one of my go-tos for sure. I always go to this primer. I'm kind of just winging this video, by the way. I know it's been so long since I've posted. And I even have other videos up. I just haven't edited them yet. And we're just gonna apply that primer in a downward motion. As you can see, my skin is burnt from the tanning bed. And it's just breaking out. It's just awful. But we're gonna fix that. And I'm just going to let that dry just for a second. So just because my skin is so dry right now, I'm going to go back in with a different primer over Smashbox Photo Finish that I just used. Just takes a little dab. This also has like a thicker consistency than the Photo Finish primer. Okay, primer set. Now we are going to go in with Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the color light beige. I'm going to of course be using my beauty blender, the foundation, and I'm just going to kind of like put a drop there. I'm going to take my damp D-A-M-P beauty blender. Make sure you get it wet first, or mine's falling apart. It's so cute. Or it's not gonna work as well. It's not gonna be as buoyant as it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna blend this all over my face. I even kind of put it on my eyelids. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes because I have found that that is just like my favorite thing to do as of right now. I just like to go ahead and do my eyes so I can sweep off any fallout, and then I can go fresh from the face after applying my foundation. So that seems to work best for me. I don't know about y'all. Leave it in the comments what you do. I'm always interested in like what other people are doing with their makeup. Alright, now we're going to go in and fix these brows before we do anything else, because we are now starting on the eyes, and you always do the brows before you do any other part of your eye, because it is the frame of your face, your eyebrows. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, of course, in the shade soft brown. I'm going to take a little stencil here. Just gonna brush some brows out. So what I do is go under my brow and all the way down to the tail. And then I'm gonna take lighter strokes in the middle. And then I'm just gonna fill in the front. And then we're gonna do the same to the other eye. So I've kind of been doing like a brow combo lately. So after I go in with the Brow Wiz, I like to go in afterwards with the Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm in the color Blonde. And just to help shape up those brows a little bit, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and it's in the color Light Warm. It's actually a really light color. I'm going to just put that on the bottom of the brow and the top. So it's a really big step to put concealer under and over your brow after you fill it in, just because it kind of gives that like definition. Okay, and the other eye. I'm back in with my brow wiz just to kind of fix anything that the concealer covered up. And it'll look so much cleaner. I'm still going to go in with the MAC Soft Ochre Pro Long Paint Pot. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that onto my eyelids just because I'm obsessed with this stuff and it really does make your eyeshadow stay all day. So for eyeshadow, we have a couple options, and one of those options would be the Tartelette Pro palette, Amazonian Clay palette. And I've used this palette before in my videos, I believe, but this is just kind of what it looks like. My Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm obsessed with this. You will be able to see once I show it to you, especially these colors through here. So for eyeshadow, first I'm going to go in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette. And I'm going to be applying the color Smarty Pants right there. Just because it's kind of like a neutral transition color. You could honestly probably use this transition color for anything you wanted to do with your eyes. And I'm just going to keep both eyes open and blend that into my crease. And for my next transition shade, I'm going to mix, I went in with Smarty Pants in my Tartelette in Bloom palette. And for my next transition shade, I'm probably just going to go on from here on out with the Tarte Pro. I'm going to go in with the color Innocent. I'm just going to work that into my crease as well and blend, blend, blend. So I hope that that's nicely blended into kind of like a warm, like pink toned background, which is what we're going for. This little brush right here. And I'm going to dip that into Innocent, which was the second transition shade that we used for our eyes. And I'm going to apply that to my bottom lash line. And this is such a great alternative to eyeliner on the bottom, just because that can be so like dramatic and drastic. Sometimes it's a little crazy. I'm going to go with this fluffy brush right here, and I'm going to go in with the color Mod in the same palette, Tarte Pro. And I'm going to lightly just kind of dab and just kind of work that in with that transition color. By the way, I am taking makeup appointments. I'm pretty booked up. I'm actually booked up until like November of 2018, but I do have a few slots in case anybody needs their makeup done for anything, proms, pageants, maternity pictures, weddings, just anything you can think of. Like, I have so many different types of occasions that are coming up where I'll be doing makeup, and I'm so excited. Next, I'm going to go back in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette. I'm just kind of interchanging these two palettes right here just to kind of get the look that I want. I'm going to go back in with this palette. The only color that I've used in this palette so far was Smarty Pants, which was right here. And that was for my very first transition shade. And next I'm going to go in with Rebel right here. The good thing about doing your eyes before you, like, you can slap your primer and your foundation on before you do the rest of your face is that it doesn't matter how much fallout you have. It doesn't matter what you do with your eyes. You can always fix it with concealer and then you can go back in and finish your face. So what I'm kind of feeling and going for is kind of like a halo look. With a halo look, it's all about building these colors. And normally I keep my eyeshadow colors, especially my darker shades, like on the outer corners of my eyes. But for a halo look, you have to kind of go in and you have to put it at you kind of have to blend in the inner corner. So that's what we're doing here. So if I get any makeup on this sweater, I actually might cry. Like I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Okay, so we've got a lot going on here. So when I have a lot going on, what I like to do is take a clean brush that has not had any sort of makeup on it and go in and blend everything that you've already done. Okay, so I've kind of got like the background for the halo going here. Now I need to just pop a color onto my lid. But next thing I'm gonna do is take my Stila, what's it called? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. And this is in the shade Rose Gold Metro. It's actually like my favorite one out of all of them, to be honest. But I'm gonna pop a little bit of that onto my lid. I'm gonna pick up Mod again, Mod. And I'm gonna kind of like press that onto my lid because I think that's gonna be really pretty. Oh, it is over that shade. So now I'm just gonna take a brown and I'm gonna take Smoked, actually. I'm gonna take Smoked and I'm gonna work that into the outer corner of my lid and just kind of form that into a V shape. I'm gonna take Bold and just kind of soften all those edges up. Charmer, and I'm gonna be applying that. It's right here. I'm gonna be applying that under my brow bone. I may even kind of drag it down through here a bit, soften those lines up. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Tarteist waterproof eyeliner. I'm gonna be using this in right here. I'm gonna kind of form a wing. And then from there, I just drag it through. Now I'm going to go in with a big old clean fluffy brush and just sweep, do not press down, sweep away that fallout. I've never used this mascara before, but it is by Benefit Bad Girl Bang, and it's in the shade Black. I'm obsessed. I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. And it does the job just a little better. And so I'm just gonna finish that up. And while I'm waiting on my mascara to dry, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face before I pop those lashes on. Okay, so next step, I'm going to go back in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. And I'm just going to apply that just like I always do with my concealer. I'm going to do a little V shape under my eyes. It really looks like I'm applying like a ton, but I promise you, it is just so smooth and creamy, like it's actually not that much. It just blends out so well. And I'm gonna go up through here so I can have this part of my face highlighted. Go over those bumps. I don't know about y'all, but I get dark circles around my mouth sometimes. And so I kind of like to just give me a little stash there. Just make me a little stash. Going back in with the Beauty Blender. I'm going to go back in with the shadow, and I'm going to take the not so dark color, but it's still a dark brown. It's edgy. And I'm kind of going to just like connect that with my wing and fill in that V right there. Very lightly though, you don't want anything just too drastic. Let's go back in with these colors because I kind of covered them up with concealer. We're going to go in with my Too Faced Beach Bunny bronzer. And I'm freaking obsessed with this, especially during summer, which I wish would hurry up. I hate cold weather. And I'm just going to take a big fluff brush. Look how pretty this brush is, though. And I'm just going to kind of mix these two colors over here. Because you have your, like, a pink and then a darker brown. And so I'm going to mix these. And I'm just kind of going to go where I would contour my face just to warm that area of my face up before I do anything else. And do my neck. Forehead. If you can't tell already, I'm kind of obsessed with Tarte. Tarte Pro Glow. And it's a pretty cool thing here. It just kind of opens up and then you've got all of your shades. And they're absolutely gorgeous. And today I'm going to go in with this dark shade down here for my contour. And I'm going to just use that with one of these little like tape-shaped brushes. And it's actually kind of creamy, which is fine. You just have to be careful working with creamy and powder products at the same time. Because if you're not careful, then they won't blend well, and that just kind of turns into a disaster. I'm probably more excited about this new purchase than my other ones because it serves for so many different things. And I've kind of gotten this thing where like I like to do a little bit of contour on my forehead, but like not go all the way across with it. Just kind of the sides of it, and then kind of go lighter as I get closer to the center. And I feel like that just flatters my face more, which everyone is different. It goes on so smoothly. It's a little embarrassing about how excited I get about makeup products. What I love about this palette is you can literally do anything with it, and what I'm going to do now is, after using the cream contour, I'm going to kind of go over here, and this is like a powder form. It is called Sculpt, and I'm going to go over that. I know it looks so drastic and dramatic right now, but I'm going to blend it out really well. I'm going to go ahead and pop those lashes on. And today I'll be using the Tarte Pro Lashes in Goddess. So I thought they were really pretty. They're going to be pretty dramatic. But this is kind of what this video is about. It's kind of like a dramatic makeup look. And to apply these lashes, I'm going to go in with, I actually just bought this little baby. It is your Tarte Pro little lash helper. It's just an applicator. And it's so cool. It even comes with this like little tube where you can just kind of like the applicator, and then you can just kind of like push it back together and stick in the tube. And I'm just going to pop those on. I know it never fails. I always bring out my Kat Von D Shade Plus Light palette, but that's because I'm just completely and utterly obsessed with it and the shades that they provide. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this on, just to kind of like the lighter shade, just to kind of like go back over that contour a little bit. By the way, ladies, when you contour, start at the top of your ear and don't go all the way down to your lips, but go down like almost all the way down. If I haven't said it before, it gives a huge effect. It gives the effect that your cheekbones are a lot higher than they are. Go back in with this gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I'm going to pick up Sculpt here. And this is what I'm going to use for my nose contour. Gave myself a little nose job there. Next, I'm going to pick up the shade Stunner and Strobe. I'm actually going to mix these two shades. Or actually, I'm going to mix Stunner, and then I'm also going to mix Lit for my highlight. Lord, it is nothing like I've ever seen before. Also like to kind of pop that onto my collarbones. Onto my ears. And then take this little handy dandy and dip it into Strobe, which is the lighter color, and pop that anywhere where I would like some highlight over my eyes. So I've been using this blush like forever and ever and ever, and I'm probably not going to stop. Of course, it's in the shade Adoration, and it is NARS. And just kind of got this mix of like pink with a shimmer. And it's just my favorite, and it has been for a while now. And it lasts a really long time, so I'm going to pop that onto the apples of my cheeks. Maybe put a little bit across my nose there. And last but not least, we are going to apply the Anastasia Beverly Hill Lip Shade in Sugar Plum liquid lipstick. And this is your final look. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. Also, please leave comments down below. And thank you so much for watching.